All right, hello there, welcome back to another wee bit different video. Today's video, we are going to talk about the rise of Brandon Miller. This guy is a young star. He is someone who has absolutely blown me away with his performances. And I got to say, his athleticism, his ability to shoot the ball, his ability to really just do it all, honestly, is incredible. And we're going to talk about what makes him special. We're going to talk about what makes him, a young star. Am I saying he's an all-star or a superstar? No, I'm not saying any of that stuff. I'm saying a young star, someone who's up and coming, who's rising up the ranks. And people talk about LaMelo Ball for the Charlotte Hornets, and that's because the Charlotte Hornets are still not a big market team, so not a lot of people know them already, on top of him being second to LaMelo Ball. So some people just aren't really familiar with Brandon Miller. So this is my time to put the spotlight on him and talk about him and go through some film on him. But I will say this, 19.8 points per game, 4.9 rebounds, 3.8 assists. This is a fun stat as well. This is a really fun stat. LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller are currently attempting a combined 22.7 3-point attempts per game. This would be the most of any duo in NBA history. The most threes per game Steph and Klay ever combined to take was 22, letting it fly at a historic rate. All right, so we got some film going. We're going to take a look at what makes Brandon Miller such a special player. And to be honest with you, one of the things I want to highlight is his ability to shoot the three in different ways. So the first way is the most conventional way. This is the way that really most players in the NBA shoot the three, which is just a catch and shoot. So Brandon Miller, definitely able to catch and shoot, get in a rhythm, get the shot. By the way, if you notice that the speed is a little slower, I have it at 0.75, so the game runs a little bit slower. Anyway, continuing on, you can see that he can catch and shoot. The next thing I want to show you is that he can dribble into a three, right? There's different ways players get that shot off. How does Brandon Miller do it? How versatile can he be with it? Playing right here, dribble, 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 small screen. Tim Hardaway pulls away, shouldn't have. Pull into the three. Going right here, this is a bit more of a tough shot. Definitely still a catch and shoot, but it's fading away. So again, I'm just trying to establish to you guys his ability to knock down the three in any given way. So right here, this is the final piece into establishing what kind of three-point shooter he is. We've already come across him catching and shoot, him dribbling into a three, him hitting a fader three. Can he create his own shot into a three? That is the last remaining question. Now, I'm not saying he's elite at it like LaMelo Ball, but yes, he can do it. Take a quick look into this play real quick. Grant Williams setting that screen. Tobias Harris giving some space. Now, this isn't some crazy flashy move, but this is a three-point shot that a lot of players in the league just don't have. This is a deep three already, 1. 2, dribbling into that three is not a traditional good shot. A good shot is everyone spread the ball, spread some love. Let's see if we can get a guy open, or if a guy can maybe get some catch and shoot off of a screen. Regardless, it all revolves around ball movement. This is a isolated three-point shot, something LeBron James would do, right? This is LeBron's kind of shot. There isn't any extra movement here because Brandon Miller's already lengthy. He's already a lengthy guy. He's going to be able to get his shot off. Not as well as KD. When I say KD has length, he can really just get his shot off no matter what. Doesn't need to do a lot of moves. Brandon Miller is similar. I'm not saying he's to KD's level at all. Don't take that out of context. What I'm saying is because he is lengthy, he can still just kind of pull up and get that shot off. So this is him kind of creating his own shot, using his length to get it off, and just from deep, bam, in a big time moment like that. So we've established Brandon Miller is just an outright three-point shooter. Right here, this is a simple play, very easy, but it just kind of showcases his length. Another tool in the offensive bag. Right here, gets the ball, can easily pull up, but the best part about this is it takes some awareness for what's happening next. Simple pump fake, Benedict Mathurin gets jumping, clear cut lane. And if you don't know Brandon Miller, his strength, a huge strength of his, is his athleticism. Just able to go in, long arms, big jump. And when I say big jump, I don't mean John Morant, but I mean this dude's athleticism is unreal. Easy finish, Adding that to the offensive bag is being able to attack the inside. Let me show you some more examples. This looks like a really simple thing, again, at a glance, but you have to take into the consideration that most players would not do this. And let me show you what I mean. LaMelo Ball, good pass. Most players are getting a footer right here. Shit, if you've seen AD play, AD does this a lot, footer right here. Pascal Siakam is faking inside like he's gonna go in. Now, this, again, looks simple, but most players don't do this. Actually just outright attack the basket like that. Full on, in front, take some length. Now, again, looks simple, but it's habits. Now we're looking at the habits. This guy is going to attack the rim. He's going to use his length. And this is the name of the game for a guy like Brandon Miller, right? He's not going to look to poster. I mean, I'm not saying he can't, but that's really just not what he does. He uses length. That's what he does. If he doesn't have that three-point shot, he's going to attack. But the way he goes up is he's not going to be a bruiser, right? We showed clips of Paolo Banchero. We went through some of that film. Paolo Banchero is a bruiser. He's the guy who's actually just going to get into you, finish at the rim, super physical. Brandon Miller is not like that. He's going to use his length and athleticism for pretty much mostly anything in the interior. And this is another example of that. Really just attacking Benedict Mathurin here. Finishing, boom, right? Doesn't look like anything crazy, but it's his length that gets this shot going because he's not out-muscling him here. He's really just not. That's just simple. I'm taller. I'm definitely gonna be able to jump higher, and I'm more athletic. You can see right here he's kind of contorting a little bit. Easy finish. Now this is where defenders really have a problem with Brandon Miller. Is Brandon Miller kind of just moving off screen, and he does this a lot to get a lot of his open shots. But again, establishing that he can hit the three, establishing that he's going to use his athleticism to take it inside into the interior. He's not going to be a bruiser, but it's always going to be about his athleticism. Let's see what happens next. Two screens right there. We got a double screen. Brandon Miller right here. You think, okay, that's a pretty tough shot for him to shoot it right away because Miles Turner has got some length. Miles Turner is trying to play it smart. He's not trying to be too up in his grill because Brandon Miller can kind of just use his length, get by him, maybe get a finger roll or something similar to that. So Miles Turner is playing it right here. Brandon Miller, though, you have to understand, this guy has the ultimate green light. He's going to shoot it however he wants, whenever he wants on this team. Him and LaMelo both. Catches right here. Miles Turner closes out. But he doesn't want to close out too much to where he's in his grill because, again, Brandon Miller can blow by and use his length to get that finger roll finish or something similar to that. So what does Miles Turner do? Again, close out, but Brandon Miller is like, bro, this is not enough. I don't care how I catch it. I'm going to shoot the ball. What does he do? Doesn't matter. Faded, boom. That's Brandon Miller, though. That's what he's going to do every time. He's going to shoot the ball if there's space. Like, check this out right here. Check this out here. Do you see bro's face when he's like, y'all I know it's not the highest definition. I swear I'm on HD. It's just NBA YouTube. But you can see his face. Let me see if I can slow it down even a little bit more. You can see bro's face like, come on. Ain't no way they're giving me that. Look, his face says it all. This dude is going to take any opportunity that comes at him. He is not afraid of taking that shot. So right here, this is simply him using his length as an advantage. It's a I'm taller than you shot. That's really what this is. We can kind of just play it right here. I mean, yes, there's 2.7 seconds, but most players would try to attack even a little bit with that time. This is simply, I'm just taller than you. I'm not even going to dribble. Just boom, I'm taller than you. That's all there is to it. You can see how much he loves to use his length as an advantage. Again, there is no bruiser kind of mentality. There's no, I got sweet handles, I'm going to juke you out mentality. It's a simple, if I attack the rim, I'm using my athleticism and my length. If I shoot the ball, I'm shooting it however I want, whenever I want. But even if you try to contest, I'm using my length. He is a capable shooter, clearly. He is someone who can shoot it off the dribble, someone who can dribble into it, someone who can catch and shoot, someone who can get a set shot. He's gonna be able to shoot the three, period. And again, not by bruising, not by being a bruiser, I should say, and not by having some flashy handles. Length and athleticism is the name of the game for Brandon Miller here. Okay, this is the final clip I'm going to show you guys, but this is just another testament to him, again, knowing his advantages on the court and using them to the best of his ability. Let's check this out. We got a screen right there. Doesn't bite right there. Him. Push into him. Okay, being a little bit more physical, but guess what? Just using his height as an advantage. That's all it is at the end of the day. He's just using body control to lean in, right? All he needs to do is kind of lean in right there, give himself enough space. And right here, it's just a simple, I'm taller than you. That's it. Boom, rises over the defender. And in that sense, again, he reminds me of KD in how he uses his body, right? Where KD just knows he's going to be able to get a shot off. He's got a lot of length. Brandon Miller loves to use his length to get these shots up, and it works. However he attacks the rim, it's the same thing. He's always relying on that. And it's not a bad thing when I say relying on it. I mean, he just knows his strengths, and he's going to use them. So that's Brandon Miller for you. If you're not familiar with his game, please get familiar with it because it's entertaining. It's fun. And honestly, as you can see just by going through it, he can really shoot the ball. But let me know what you guys think. That's the second Hornets player I've done. I don't think I'll be doing any more Hornets for a while. So if you're a Hornets fan, I apologize. But I will be doing a lot of other players because there is a lot of players to talk about and go through film on. As always, though, I greatly appreciate you guys for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. It goes a long way to help with the channel. This is We've Been Different. We've been different. And we out.